Understanding the self.
There are four main aspects of understanding self: the physical self, sexual self, reflective self, and digital self.
Physical self refers to the body, this marvelous container and complex, finely tuned machine with which we interface with our environment and fellow beings.
Every individual, when hit the stage of puberty, there are several changes in one's body. In women, underarm hair growth, breast development, enlargement of uterus, beginning of menstruation, and pubic hair growth. While in men, facial and underarm hair growth, pubic hair growth, larynx enlargement, growth of penis and testes, and beginning of ejaculation.
Factors that affects physical growth and development. Physical growth and development is the product of heredity and environment.
Heredity. This is the biological process of inheritance of traits from parents to offspring. Next is the environment. This refers to the factors of an individual is exposed to throughout life, which includes learning and experiences. Environmental factors such as diet, nutrition, and disease play an important role in an individual's physical development.
Physical self has to do in understanding sexual self. Sexual self concept defined as an individual's evaluation of his or her own sexual feelings and actions is proposed as an important predictor of contraceptive behavior among teenagers.
As we grow older, especially being a teenager is more of sexual curiosity and interest. As stated by Sigmund Freud in his psychosexual theory of development, at age of 6 to puberty, the focus of the body is focused in libido. According to Freud, erogenous zones are areas of the body that provide pleasure. These are the erogenous zones that our body experience pleasure: genitals, mouth, breast, ears, anus, and the lesser degree, the entire surface of the body.
Masturbation is the most basic provides sexual pleasure. Sexual urge is controllable as it is produced and originates by our brain. It has also the ability to control it. Digital self. What do we mean by digital self? Digital self is the persona you use when you're online. Some people maintain one or more online identifies that are distinct from their real world selves. Others have a single online self that's more or less the same as the one they inhabit in the real world.
Since our world is said to be modern, which is surrounded by technology and is needed and essential for our daily living, most people are engaged to it. It is used in jobs like offices and companies, even in schooling due to online classes. A new type on how our learnings are shared. Also, to connect and keep updated on the trends that what people want to do nowadays. In assessing your digital self, is exposing too much in communication over computer networks can affect your personality. It affects individuals' personality in two ways: the positive and negative. If a person uses a social media for good purposes like fairly and legit selling of products, then it is a positive influence to others. Also, if a person knows his boundaries and limits of using social media, such as posting positive and love-spreading posts or entertainment, as long as no people will get hurt and degraded or discriminated, then it is a positive influence of social media to our digital self, wherein we express ourselves all in goodness and can be a critical thinker that's supposed to act maturely. While if a person chooses to act irresponsibly, like spreading hates and cyberbullying, and is intentionally hurt someone's feelings, then it is a negative influence unto others. It has the possibility to do it in reality, which causes harm. It is how social media teach your digital self to be impulsive on expressing your emotion that tends to bring negativity. Reflective self.
is the capacity of humans to exercise introspection and to attempt to learn more about their fundamental nature and essence. This capacity is thought to be an essential feature of self-awareness and depends on a variety of cognitive and emotional skills, especially those that develop during adolescence.
6 principles of life story. First, the self is a story. Next, stories integrate lives. Stories are told in social relationships. Stories change over time. Stories are cultural texts, and some stories are better than others.